The numbers keep getting bigger. Okay, so welcome back to my Beltmatic video. This is my base now. It looks monstrous. And let's get straight into it. Okay, we have to make 406. And we have up to extraction 9. Is there 9 or 8? I don't think there's a 9. So there's 9. And I don't think there's 10. So we have up to 9 and we have to make 406. Now, what would be the best way to make 406? We could do 400 plus 6, and making 400 would just be 6 plus 4 times by 4, and then we add the 6. So if we get a 4 and a 6 somewhere, and we would need to do 10 times 10. So we could do something there, but 406, if we divide it by 2, it's 203, and I don't think 203 can be divided by anything. 203, actually, it can be divided by 7. And we get 29. So we could do 29 times 7 times 2. 29 times 7, would that be easier or harder to make? I know we make 29s already somewhere, but I don't know where. I've forgotten why we make them. 29, how could we make 29? 4 times 6 plus 1 times 7 times 2. Yeah, 4 times 6 plus 1. Wait, am I being dumb? Sorry, no, it would be 4 times 7 plus 1. Yeah, 4 times... Okay, we got 4, 7, 1, and a 2 here. So let's get straight on to that. So we need to do 4 times 7, then we add 1. So let's get our belt from here. Yeah, okay, so we need use our special copy and paste tool. Yeah, okay, and how do you want to lay out? Do you want to rotate it in any way? I think we just drop it down here. Yeah, we'll just drop it down here, and then we'll delete the ends of this and have the 7 come in the other way. So we can have the 4 just come in directly here, and then the 7 can come across like this. So now we should be making 28. Now we need to add 1. Yeah, we need to add a 1 in. Okay, so let's drop a bunch of adders. With the layout, I could make a slightly better layout if I did this. I'm going to lose a couple 28s, but you know, we want it to look nice. And if I drop the adder like this and then just fed in the other numbers from the side. Okay, so drop another adder here. Drop the belt. Now let's copy and paste this all across our row. Okay. So now we get the 1. Drag the 1 over. Comes right across up here. And now we just add. And now these can then feed into another multiplication machine. So and we need to multiply by 7. And then we can multiply it by 2 again. So there's a lot going on. Like these numbers are starting to get below our hand potentially. Okay, so these all can feed into the end here. Yeah, and then I have the 2 come directly. Oh, there's a 2 right there. That's perfect. Okay, so these go up right down here, up into that. Yep, there's the 29s. And we need to multiply it by 7 and 2. Doesn't really matter the order, but since it's laid out right here, just gonna drag the 2 in. And that should output 58. And then we need another multiplier machine. Right here. We'll drop that in. Drop that in like that, to be fair. Yeah. We want to make it really compact. I think maybe there's a trick making it even more compact, but I think this is as compact as we can get it. And this just feeds in right here, and hopefully, if I did my math correct, we're getting 406. Perfect. Now I need to find a way to feed this 406 in. Do we need freeze anymore? There's like this free... Yeah, there's this little free path being used. Freeze are useless now, because, okay, so we can see what we need by what's grayed out is useless numbers we're making, and what's in the white are numbers we actually need. So yeah, we can just demolish this free path going. Or actually, we don't need to demolish this part, we can just demolish this. Get rid of that. Oh crap, I just read a bit too much. Okay, so go back to this, drag it up right to here, and then straight up in to there, and we should have 406s steadily coming up. Perfect. Okay, so now let's see what other numbers we need to make. Upgrades. 496 is being made. 573. Okay, we need to make 575. Why did I say 573? 575. Now, what's the easiest way of making 575? Let's think about this. 575, obviously we can divide by 5. So 575 divided by 5 is 115. Hey, 115 from zombies. Some of you might get that, some of you may not. So we got 115. We can divide that by 5 again, and that gives us 23. So we need to make 23. We can make 5 times 4 plus 3 to get us to 23, or 11 times 2 plus 1. Oh, we don't have 11s yet, actually. Okay, so 5 times 4 plus 3, and then times it by 5, times it by 5. So we need 5s, 4s, and 3s. Should be somewhere. This is getting really hectic, actually. 5, 4, and 3. Perfect. No matter where, you'll find it. Okay, so we need 5 times 5s being made to get us to 25. And then we need 5 times 4 plus 3 on another bit. Okay. So here we can just copy the multiplication machine we have over here. We can do a little sideways job. Okay, so this is for the 5 times 4. Right here. And then we can actually, wait, let's demolish this and copy the job we done here. Oh wait, why is this not going? Well, what did I do wrong? 406. Oh my god. Does he, you know what? Demolish. This is getting demolished. I don't know what this was being used to do, but screw it, it's getting demolished. And yeah, I guess this bit's also getting demolished. Screw it. Okay, these can go. Oh, it's making us 14, so we need just a little 7 times 2 job for 14. Okay, so now we got 406 going straight up. We're actually, we need to really sort out what's being fed into this thing. There's so much going on here. Anyways, good thing though I went back down to check. I should have done that right off the bat. Okay, but this is an add plus multiplication machine, really and truly. Yeah, so here we are. Rotate this. Okay, so yeah, the 3 gets pumped in on this side. And then we just drag the 4 and 5. And this should be making us 23s. Okay, there's that. Now we need a self-multiplication, which I know I'm doing somewhere here. Yeah, there we are. The self-multiplication that leads into another multiplication. I know I can clean this up a bit if I tried. Maybe? Yeah, I can. So we're going to clean it up in the new one. But we'll copy the self-multiplication bit and then just tidy up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, that's good. We have the 23s going there. And then now this will give us the 25s. Yeah. Oh, let's cut that. I want to just line it up a bit nicer for what I'm about to do. There we are. Okay, so now this belt can go up into that. And then this belt can go up into that. And then we're just gonna feed this in to some more multipliers directly. So we got 25s going there, and now let's just copy this top bit. Okay, we got 25s, and now watch this. This goes straight into there. This goes into there. Oh, this is so good. Like the way it's laid out. Quite happy about this. This probably sounds like a huge nerd. 575. Ooh, let's go. Okay, so now we just need to figure out a way. We can do we need 10s? We can get rid of these damn 10s, right? Like, and they're being built in the most inefficient way. We don't need 10. Yeah, we don't need 10 or 2. We can get rid of this whole little section here. I kind of like this part about like cleaning stuff up for these bigger numbers that are being used. Okay, now we've opened up so much space. Okay, now where's the machine? Yeah. We run a belt along and up right directly into it, and we're cooking. Okay, so this is counting up quite good. We built 575. Now what do we need? Upgrades. 169 and 184. How are we going to build 169? It can't be divisible by 3. And you can know that really quickly because, okay, this is, again, mathna tip. A number is divisible by 3 if and only if it's a sum, like if you take the individual digits of the number and they add up to a multiple of 3. So like, for example, over here we have 169. So if we do 1 plus 6, we get 7. 7 plus 9 is 16, and you can't divide 16 by 3. So it is not a number divisible by 3. But on the other hand, if we look at something like, or any of these, 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 is divisible by 3. But that's a really easy one. So if we did something like 321, 321, 3 plus 2 plus 1 adds up to 6. 6, you can divide it by 3. But 321 divided by 3 is 107. See that? Quick maths. Okay, back to what I was doing. 169. Now, 169 isn't divisible by 3. Is it divisible by 7? No. Not divisible by 5. It's an odd number, so definitely not 2. Or 4. Or 6. 169 is just kind of awkward. Can we divide it by 11? 169 divided by 11. No, we can't. We can divide it by 13. Maybe we can do something. Can we? Yeah, it's 13 squared. So maybe we can create 13 by doing 7 plus 6 and then multiplying them together. So we need a 7 and a 6. I think that's, yeah, that's going to be the best way we get to it. So we have a 7 here, we have a 6 up here. Is there any closer 7s and 6s? 6, 7, 6. I should say 6, 7. I'm sorry, don't hate me, guys, please. They're a bit far away from you. Also, actually, there's some close here. Yeah, we'll build it out here. So we just need to multiply them with each other twice, and then multiply them again. 6, 7. So let's just get our multiplying machine right here. And we just need like 3 of these. In the location. Okay, so here we can place one right here. We can place another right here, and then one right here. Yeah, that would be perfect. Or like one right here. Like that. Yeah. Okay, so we want this to go down this way and then go up. And now let's just connect everything up. Just connect, boom, boom. And now that gets fed directly in here. And then this one will just feed right into the ends. And boom. Okay, hopefully. Oh wait, why is this? Wait, why doesn't this work? I guess it's not really. Wait, where are these all going? Okay, they should go into the 42. Okay. Oh wait, what the hell have I done? Oh my god, I'm dumb. It's not 6 times 7. It's 6 plus 7. Okay, undo. Oh, that's that's not great. Okay, let's find one of our adding machines somewhere. Hey, adding? No, that's just adding itself. We need an adder from different locations right here. Okay. Let's redo. Y'all never saw that. Gonna cut out on post. No, I'm joking. Okay. So these adding, they can just go into the self-multiplication machine. Right? We'll create 2 of these because we can. And just feed it into a self-multiplier. We have a self-multiplier somewhere here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, boom, self-multiplier. Right here. And then let's just connect this all up. This can come right up here. And this can go up here and then across. And so these will go across right up to here. Okay, that pumps out 13. Perfect. So we need to do another one right into here. And then another one that comes across just like that. And then that should give us another 13 creator, and then we just could have probably tightened this up a little, but not bad. And then this needs to get all the way up here. So what we're gonna do now is just, can we? No, we can't. It breaks stuff if we do that. So let's just cut across here. Go up this line. And feed that directly in. And we got our 169s being built. And there isn't much gap on the track, so it is quite efficient, I would say. Maybe could add a couple more self multipliers, but like they're coming in smoothly. They're not backing up really. I think this is like a bit perfect. Like I know I can like maximize efficiency, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so now what's our next number? We need to make 184. 184. How are we going to do that? We can divide that by 4, I'm pretty sure. So we get 46. Then we divide it by 4 again. Oh no, not divided by 4. 46. We can do 4 times 11 add 2. But we need to wait to unlock 11. Can we make other numbers? If we can't, then I'm just gonna like... You know what? We need a better way to make some 14s. Like, look over here. The only thing holding us off... Let me just quickly go make some 14s. Let's get a 7 and a 2 from somewhere. We got our 2s. We need our 7s. 7, 2. Boom. Let's add a quick multiplication machine. And just send off a bunch of 7s and 2s. Right here, extractor, and boom, in we go. Boom, in we go. And now let's find a spot to feed it into. We can feed it into the top. Come across. Maybe I think a nice layout would be like this. Yeah. In we go, and there's our 14s. Can we speed this up somehow? I mean, it's not bad, to be fair. Okay, we got our 14s. We're quite close to unlocking 11, so I might wait on that one before I get to 184. Yeah, like we're pretty much almost there. 300 more to go. Okay, let's plan out where we're going to do our thing. So we need to do 11 times 4 add 2, then multiply it by 4 again. Let's find an 11. Okay, we got 11, we got a 4, we got a 2. So okay, so it's 11 times 4. We'll use these ones over here. So let's get our little multiplication machine. It's so good, and we got the add-on. Oh wait, I built this add-on earlier, like the way it's there. You know what? Okay. Okay, we got 11 times 4 add 2, and then we just stick another multiplication machine at the end of it. Where was our spot that we were going to build in? Oh no, I lost the spot. There's 11 here. 1142 right here. Okay. See, this is where I wish we could like flip the machine. But it's okay, because we can just drag the 2 across. Okay, let's drop some extractors down, and there's a perfect timing. Okay, put the 11s in. And put the 4s in. Drag them across. Then get the 2's in right here. And that should make 46. And then we slap on another multiplication machine. We want one that drags across like here. Yeah. Copy. Okay, the 46s are being fed into that, and then our 4s get fed in right here. And we should hopefully get our 184 if I did the math correctly, which I am confident I did, but it doesn't harm. 184, perfect. Okay, now where does this go in? We don't need the 406 anymore. We can just like hijack that path. Like this. Wait, where's the 406 going in? Yeah, 406. We can just. I'm gonna keep it here just in case I do need it at some point, but because it's a big number that we made. But otherwise, just straight onto the line. Boom. Okay, we got 184s going. So now, what do I need to work on? 5, 4, 6. And then we get a divider. I don't know. I'm not too sure how dividers help us though. That's the only thing. Like, why, like, we multiply big numbers to get big numbers, you know what I mean? Like, why would we ever divide something unless... I don't know, maybe there's a reason that I just don't understand. But yeah, it seems a bit useless. Like with the subtractor, you know, there are certain situations where it can help when you might need subtract a 1 from a big number or like a couple values, you know. But even then, like you could, like, maybe when things get a lot bigger, there's a reason for it, but yeah, I don't see one off the top of my head. Nonetheless, let's figure out how we're gonna get 546. So 546, that can be divided by... That can't even be divided by 4, right? So 546 can be divided by 2. And then it's 273. Actually, 546, look, I remember that trick I showed y'all earlier, where you do 5 plus 4 plus 6, that gives us 15, which 15 we can divide by 3. So 546 can be divided by 3, but it can also be divided by 2. So now we know it can be divided by 6. And 546 divided by 6 gives us 91. And I'm pretty sure 91 is a prime number. Actually, no, it can be divided by 7. Like, yeah. And that's 13. So 7 times 6. 7 times... Wait, 546 divided by 6 is 91. So 7 times 6. And then we need to times 13. 7 times 6 times 13. So here we need the 7s and 6s again, because we can do 7 plus 6 to get 13, then times it by 7, times it by 6. So let's find a spot. Oh, let's find a spot with 7 and 6. 7, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7. So we need to add these up and send it into a multiplier, and then we need one adder set and one multiplication set. Okay, so let's get our adder set from here. Yeah, we just need this bit. So this will provide our 13s. And then while we're doing this, I should really place my extractor before I before I look for other positions. Okay. Anyways, there's a 6, 7 here, but I think there was a better spot earlier that I was at. Oh, well, I've lost it now. Let's do it right here. Okay, so how do we want this? Not like that. We want it coming down like this. Okay. So we'll do the 7, add 6s right here. Also, we got an upgrade. Let's quickly. Oh, we got 2 upgrades. Oh, these numbers are massive. Okay, so we just had a bit of interruption. Now I'm back. In post, it will not look like that. Okay, so we got 13s being made. And we just need to multiply. We need our multiplication machine, which we can copy from here. And we need to paste this twice. Yep. Right here. And then right like this. Yo, this is a nice little layout. Probably could have cleaned it up a little bit by placing a little bit closer, but I'm okay with this. Let's feed our 6s into here and our 7s right into here. And then that should output. Are we making the big number in the middle? Yeah. 5, 4, 6. Come on, let's see some. Oh, why is this not going? Oh, they're the wrong way. Okay, there we are. Now we want to see some big math. Yeah, 5, 4, 6. Okay, let's get this all the way right into there, but I think it destroys a couple paths, so we need to be a bit tactical with how we bring it down. Bring it down to here. And then go straight in. And we forward up again, but again, there's a lot of useless paths that we can get rid of, so. Okay, what's next? This looks like a monster to deal with. It's so large. 3, 6, 5. Let's go with 5, 2, 4 for now. So we made 5, 4, 6. We could just subtract 4 from this one, but I don't wanna use my subtractor here, and yeah. So 5, 4, 2. That also can't be divided by 4. And it can't be divided by 3 because 5 plus 4 plus 2 equals 11. So this one's a bit awkward, and it can't be divided by 13. 5, 4, 2. Can we can divide it by 2, obviously. And we get 2, 7, 1. 2, 7, 1. What can 2, 7, 1 be divided by? I'm not. Not 3, not 5, not 7, not. Can it be divided by 11? Let me do the math. No, it can't be. Oh, this is a bit awkward. So we can't use multiplication to get to 271. Oh, we got an upgrade. Yeah, boy. Okay. I think what we can do is maybe get to 5 is 520. If we want to get to 520, or we can get to 27 times 10. 27 times 10 ain't bad, because that's just 6 times 4 plus 1. Or 9 times 3, what am I saying? Yeah, 9 times 3. We get to 27, we times it by 10, we get to 270. Then we add 1, so we get to 271. And then we times that by 2 to get 542. Okay. We need to find a 9 and a 3. We have 9s. Yeah, 9, 3. Okay. 9, 3. 9, 3. Then we need times it by 10. So we can use the 7, 3 to make 10. Then we need this one over here to get to 271. And then we need this 2. Yeah, okay. We got everything right here. 9 times 3 plus 7 times 7 times 3 plus the 1 times the 2. Okay. So let's get a multiplication machine. I want to use this one. I want to use this one. Okay, just slap that down right here. And then we need another one for the tens. And then after this, oh, here we could slap the addition multiplication machine, or the multiplication machine that also does the addition. So let's get that from here. Drag this down, rotate, stick that on top. And then, wait, okay, so, okay, we need to build the addition machine for 7 and 3. Okay, wait, let's start connecting things up so we don't get confused. Okay, this goes into here. This goes down here. And we'll build the addition machine right here. Let's grab it from here. Do I rotate it? Yeah, we'll just drop it right here. Yeah, we'll drop it right here. I want things to be... Okay, perfect. Let's demolish this little extra bit of road. 7 goes in. Then we drag the 3 into here. Am I doing it right? No, not here. Oh, I'm trolling. It needs to go into here. Go across. And then, oh, I'm actually being dumb. These go right into here. And now the addition, the 1 will come down. Come on, rotate the right way. Yeah, perfect. Oh, this is being so finicky. And this cuts across here. Yeah, okay. That should be cooking. And then we need another multiplication machine. Or setup. I don't know, I've been calling it a machine, but it's more of a setup, right? Like, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Oh, we can just copy this one up here. And then rotate that. Place it right here. And then we feed the 2s in. Okay, first we feed the 271s. That will hopefully be made. Right up into here. Let's just connect all this up. Connect. And then the 2s come down into this, and they go Yeah, they go across, and then that should... Oh, we got an upgrade. Let's quickly collect that. And then that gets us to here, and then we just need to feed this in somewhere. Oh, there's no space. Do we need 29s and 14s from there? No, we got 14s from other places. Let's see if this breaks into anything. But yeah, we'll do that, and now let's see if we need any 29s. Don't think we do. We don't even need the 14s anymore. Yeah, this pathway can be destroyed. Let's see where it... Oh, this. It's one of my early contraptions. Oh. Okay, that's gone, and even this 29s that are getting built. Let's get rid of these two. Okay, I don't want to destroy other pathways while doing this, so just be a bit careful. Just doing a little bit of house cleaning. And yeah, these 29s are gone. Boom. Okay, cleared it up. But I can't even scroll out and see my whole base anymore because we've gone a bit low. Like, this is the max you can scroll out. Okay, we got another upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so now we have quite a few numbers that we need to make. Okay, how do we want to approach this? Oh, this is a bit overwhelming now. This is very big numbers. Okay, let's see how close. Okay, we're halfway there. Okay, so 983. 983 is not a multiple of 3. So, how are we gonna do it? We can't divide it by 7 either. We can't divide it by 11. Can't divide it by 13. 983 just seems like a really awkward number. What about 669? 669 we can divide by 3. And then we get 223. Hey, 223's are gone. 223. 220 plus 3. 220 plus 3. Is that the easiest way? We get to 22, which is just 11 times 2, then 22 times 10 plus 3. Yeah. Yeah, 669. I think that is the best way forward. So we need to build a 22 times 10 plus 3 and times it by 3 again. 22, we need an 11 and a 2 and a 3 near each other. Oh wait, yeah. 11 and a 2 and a 3, and then we need something to make 10. So whether that be 8 plus 2, 7 plus 3, or 6 plus 4. Okay, 11, 3, 2. And we got a 7 right here. And we also got an 8, so there's 2 ways of making 10. So let's place our extractors now. 11, 2, 3. Maybe, and then we'll use the 7 to make 10. Yeah. Okay. First things first. We need a multiplier. We need 2 multipliers to do 11 times 2. And we need an adder. So we need a multiplier, an adder, and then another multiplier. So multiplication machine into multiplication machine. I know I made a clean one somewhere. Somewhere I made a multiplication machine into. Is it up here? No. Where's my nice multiplicator into multiplier? See, you make these contraptions and you forget where you put them. Here. Okay. Let's copy this. Yeah, I copied it fully. Now down here. Okay. So first things first, we need 11 times 2. We'll put that down there. And then we feed in the 7 plus 3. $11. Oh wait, no, this is... Okay, no, this was the wrong one. This was the wrong one. Okay, I'm being a bit dumb. Okay, what do we need here? Okay, we'll just build another one. Nah, it is what it is. Okay. Back to here. We got the 11. We got the 2. I'm going to demolish this row because we're going to just do this. Do this. Copy. Paste. 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 Oh, I fucked up the paste. Oh my god. How do you mess up pasting? I don't know. Okay, let's copy, paste, paste. Okay, the 22s are being made there. Now we need our adder machine right here. Rotate. Yep, the freeze can come in there, and then this, and then yeah, I'll just put it down here. Could have. Oh wait, I lined up perfectly on accident. See? Okay. Demolish that bit. Okay, so freeze come in. 7s come in here. And then these just get dragged down to these ends. So we're timesing by 10, and now these need to get fed into some adders of more freeze. So let's do it like this. Drop another one down, stretch it out, and then copy, paste, paste, paste. And then, so now we need to add our freeze into that. Boom, boom, boom. And then this goes into another multiplier of timesing by 3. We're using a lot of freeze here to get this done, but hey, who cares? Okay, let's copy our multiplication machine. This multiplication machine has been used so many times. Okay, where is it? There it is, our setup. Okay, so now these can go across and up. We'll demolish this bit. So these can just come across here and go right in here. We'll just add the pathways onto this. Okay, it's all coming together. This one was a really long one to create, I feel. On this one, if there are ways to do this quicker, I would genuinely be interested in knowing. So please feel free. We could just add it to our 542 creation, right? Like, because it's going quite slow, and I feel like this will also be going quite slow, maybe. So we can just add it to that belt. Something like, I don't know, like this. Yeah, if they just get added onto the belt. Why is this going slow? What's taking... Oh, it's all the steps. Yeah, there's so many steps here. But these are coming out fast. What's wrong with this? Where's the hold up? Are they all not creating stuff? Am I dumb? Wait, why won't these ones go up here? What am I missing? Is it... Oh my god. There we are. Now this should speed up by quite a bit. So I might need to make its own path up here, actually. Okay, do I need 89s? No, I don't. Where's 89? Oh, I do need 89s. I don't need 182s. 182s. Where are they being made from? Where are they coming in from, actually? 182, 18. I don't. I'm just blind. I don't see no 182s. But it says I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making 182s. Okay, 66s. Where are they coming in from? Your 16s coming up from up here. I know I don't need 16s. We got 19s. We got a bunch of 16s. Let's get rid of the 16. How's... No. Demolish. 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 Okay, 16s are gone. And what we can do is make the 14s go like this. Do I even need 14s? I don't think I do. Yeah, those 14s can disappear soon as well. But for now, we'll go back to this contraption. Yeah, we don't want the belt to be held up by this. So let's delete these. Okay, and now let's feed this into the top of the machine. Oh wait, oh, that would have been bad. I don't even think this game has an undo button. Oh wait, is this an undo button? Maybe. I haven't used it, if it is. Okay, and then this just gets fed right into here. And that doesn't obstruct anything, yeah. Okay, perfect. So we made our 669s. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it there for today. We have to make 619 in the next one. Hey, booyaka booyaka, 619. For any of you wrestling fans out there, shout out. So these numbers are quite big. If any of you guys know how to make the numbers easier, please let me know, like, because I'd be interested in the math of it. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.